Amid the scenes of extraordinary devastation across Gaza as the Israeli offensive continues, and as the suffering of Palestinian civilians mounts, today has witnessed a major diplomatic move from some key Western powers. From Downing Street, the Prime Minister said that in light of the ongoing destruction, there could be no further delay.
That moment has now arrived. So today, to revive the hope of peace and a two-state solution, I state clearly, as Prime Minister of this great country, that the United Kingdom formally recognises the state of Palestine. With the actions of Hamas, the Israeli government escalating the conflict, and settlement building being accelerated in the West Bank, the hope of a two-state solution is fading. But we cannot let that light go out.
The great fear for diplomats is that Israeli actions on the ground, not just military action in Gaza, but settler violence on the West Bank, will soon destroy any prospects of a viable Palestinian state. The Israeli Prime Minister gave an excoriating response to the recognition declaration by Britain, Australia and Canada. Calls for a Palestinian state, Netanyahu said, endanger our existence and constitute an absurd reward for terrorism. It is far from clear that today's diplomatic moves will alleviate the suffering or bring a two-state solution any closer.
So, Robert, this is a big shift in policy, but what will it actually change?
Oh, there's no question in my mind. This is significant, it's consequential, it's historic. You can tell that just from the fury of the Israeli government's response, and it's well coordinated too. Britain, Australia and Canada today, the French tomorrow. By the time that world leaders gather here on Tuesday at the UN Security Council, 4 of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council will have recognized a Palestinian state, and the US will be isolated in its full backing for Israel. No one's under any illusion here, though. Does this bring an end to the war in Gaza? No. Does it rein in settlers on the West Bank? No. But what it does do is underline how, for much of the world, a two-state solution remains the only viable escape route from the horrors of an endless conflict.